It's Ash from Super Videos back for another live Q&A. This is going to be a Q&A following, well, not following, but for Season 6, Episode 16 of Fear the Walking Dead, which was called The Beginning. Usually we go live right after the episode, but tonight I had to go live a little earlier, but hopefully people will be able to join. I just noticed that my camera wasn't adjusted, so the lighting is off. So let me just fix that real quick. We should be good to start. I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes for people to join here. Okay, I just have to adjust myself. There we go. We should be good to start now. Again, I'm still getting used to the new setup, so it's gonna be a couple times for us to, or for me, not you, but for me to figure out where the best position of the camera and the lighting and everything is. But with wasting no more time, let's jump into the questions. There's a bunch of you already on the chat asking questions, so let me get started with it. Mario finally caught up to a live stream, and I gotta say I'm really surprised on this finale. Beat in the series for me, or best in the series for me. Here's the thing. When it comes to Season 6's finale, I enjoyed it, but I feel like it was underwhelming for a finale. Obviously, a lot of stuff happened, but I feel like they should have gone a direction that's slightly less, I would say, and anticipated in a way. Because most of what happened, I anticipated it would happen. The way it happened was slightly surprising, but I still kind of called most of the events. So because of that, I feel like it took away some of the excitement, or surprise is a better word, because you kind of knew what was coming. In Season 6, I think it was one of the stronger episodes. Was this the best Fear episode? Absolutely not. I don't agree with that. But I do agree that it was at least the best episode of Season 6, and probably the best episode of the last 3 seasons of Fear. Mario, I love how they spread the cast in several groups, that they're gonna probably do that till 7B at least. I hope that, well, I don't know if you mean, like with what you said, if you mean the split storytelling that they're doing in Season 6. If that's what you mean, I hope they don't continue that. It worked a little bit earlier on in Season 6, but later on, as we got deeper into the story in the second half, the split storytelling didn't really work. So I hope that they don't continue that on into Season 7, and I just hope that they don't pull a Season 3 finale or a Season 4 premiere on us, or a Season 4 on us, where we get that huge time jump and they don't explain what happened, and it's going to be a lot of guesses and assumptions. I hope they don't go that direction, because I feel like that's a convenient way to kind of reboot the show in a way, you know what I mean? And a lazy way, to be honest. Mario, also, I don't think that everyone will survive this. I think everyone who made it out of the last episode of this episode will survive. I don't think that we'll come back and someone's gonna die as a result of this event. If someone dies in the next episode in the premiere of Season 7, it'll be for a different reason. I don't think that the reason why they die in Season 7 is gonna be directly related to what happened in this episode. Giuseppe DeRosa, yo, how are you? Giuseppe, glad you could join. Zach Dixon, aka Masked Ninja, hello, how are you? Glad you could join. Giuseppe DeRosa, Fear died for me a while ago. Yes, and honestly, I'm still not sure if I want to cover Season 7, but Season 6 was a good, I would say, restart, in a way. Season 4 and 5 were terrible, but Season 6, I think, picked up the pace a little bit, and there was a lot of positives. There was still a little bit of negatives in Season 6, a bit more than I want from Fear at this point, but I feel like barely, but the positives outweighed the negatives. So because of that, I still felt like season 6 was a strong season, especially coming off of season 4 and 5. Am I saying season 6 is the best season of Fear? Absolutely not. But I feel like given the terrible and horrific season 4 and 5 that we had, this was definitely good. I compared this to season 9 of The Walking Dead because we were coming off of a bad season 7 and 8. So season 9, even though maybe it wasn't the best season, it felt like a great season. You know what I mean? So I feel like it was kind of the same way. I'm not saying that you could compare season 9 of The Walking Dead with season 6 of Fear because obviously I feel like season 9 was way better, but what I'm saying is that it felt the same way. Like we were coming off of 2 bad seasons. Because of that, the season that we got was better than it actually was. You know what I mean? Like it was overhyped a little bit, if that makes sense. But I do agree with you that Fear died a long time ago. But I hope that this is the start of a way to bring back what we loved about Fear at the beginning, at least. The other thing, I don't think Fear is gonna go past season 7. There's a part of me that feels season 7 is the final season. I could be wrong, but I feel like I won't be surprised if they actually tell us that or reveal to us that season 7 is the final one. Mario, you have to remember everyone except Dakota survived the first blast. There's still 9 more. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, from that perspective, yeah, people could die. I was saying the first blast. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna die at this point from the first blast, but honestly, I completely forgot about the other 9 potential warheads. So, you're right. We could see more deaths as a result of the other missiles hitting. Zach Dixon, aka Masked Ninja, I like season 3 and season 6 of Fear. To me, Fear season, I don't know which season it was, but there was a half a season where there was this storyline about the Native Americans and Jeremiah Otto. That was, I think, the prime Fear season, half season. Before that, it wasn't the best. After that, it wasn't the best. There was a period of maybe 5-6 episodes where Fear was on fire. But then, things kind of declined fast. So, I feel like if they could at least capture some of the essence of that half season, of that almost half season, we'll be good to go. But I doubt that we'll be able to return to that atmosphere and that feeling of the storyline that we had back then. Javi Cruz has joined us as well. Glad you could join, Javi. Giuseppe DeRosa, Walking Dead Season 1, Fire. Season 2, Fire. Season 3, Fire. Season 4, King. Season 5, King. I think that's what you mean. Season 5, King. Season 6, Fire. Season 7, A Tear in Your Eye. Season 7 was shit. Yeah, Season 9 was fire. Season 10 was good. I kind of agree with that. Except, actually, Season 2, I would just give Season 2 a thumbs up. Or not Season 2, sorry, Season 3. I would give Season 3 a thumbs up, not fire. But other than that, we're pretty much aligned on that. Javi Cruz. Yeah, I think that's Spanish you wrote. I can't read that. Sorry, man. Giuseppe De Rosa. Hopefully season 7 is fire. Oh, a Fear? Yeah, hopefully. We can only hope, right? I feel like if we're giving emojis, season 6 of Fear would be a thumbs up. I think. Season 7, we'll have to wait and see if it's a thumbs up or if it's fire or if it's a tear in the eye or if it's shit. Mario, to be honest, I do really feel they left season 6 finale perfectly set up for season 7. I agree, and I think the way they left it at a point where, or in a way where they could definitely make things kind of connect and come full circle a little bit. I did a video on that already, but they could do a lot of things based on where they left off the season. They could connect it to World Beyond. They could connect it to the movies. They could maybe even connect it to, or not connect it, but they could align it in a way to the events of this Walking Dead season 9 when Rick disappeared. They could do a lot of different things based on where they left things. So that's extremely cool. Giuseppe, Fear season 5 was absolutely shit. Yes, it was. It was. Mario, Fear season 5 had 2 really good episodes. Season 5. Which ones? I don't remember, honestly. 5 and 13. What happened in the... I don't remember the numbers of the episodes. Rest, not so good. Yeah, I don't remember those 2 episodes. I'm sure there probably was, like, maybe not even a handful, less than a handful of really good episodes or solid episodes in season 4 and 5. But the entire season was just so bad that I don't remember exactly which episode was really good and which wasn't. Giuseppe De Rosa, when is Madison back? Or where is Madison at? I have no idea. I don't think she's coming back at this point. I think at this point, we should just forget about Madison. Mario, episode 13 was Logan's last episode, and 5 was Isabel's and Althea's episode. I disagree with you on the Logan episode 1, but I do sort of agree with you on the Isabel episode. They could have done a little bit more though, a lot more actually, in that episode, and I feel like their hands were tied because they couldn't reveal too much, because they wanted to reveal those things, most of the things that they could do in the movies and even maybe World Beyond. So I kind of agree with you, but I feel like they could have done a lot more. Just gonna come a little bit forward. Hopefully I'm still in the middle of the screen. Giuseppe Damash, we got 15 viewers. Let's go. Yeah, it's pretty awesome to see more people, new people. So it's great. Also, it's because I went on live a little earlier. Usually I go live after the episode, so that probably had something to do with it. Speaking of which, I don't know if this is a good news or bad news for people, but starting next week, we'll return to our Friday night streams. I think, let me check which time I put, because I did put a new schedule up, but let me just make sure so I don't have to go back on my word here. At 7 p.m. Every Friday night at 7 p.m. we'll go live starting next Friday. I still don't know if I'm going to return to the Sunday night streams, even when Walking Dead returns, or when we have a Walking Dead episode, but for now we're going back to the Friday night streams at 7 p.m. and then we'll see what happens and where we go from here. Zach Dixon, aka Masked Ninja, Denai Garcia and Mo Collins just followed World Beyond on Insta. Could they be familiar faces? I think so. I think that makes a lot of sense. I did talk about that in the last video that I posted. I do feel like people will split. Like that group will split. Some will appear in World Beyond. Others won't. Others may even stay in Fear. But maybe others will go to the movies. So I think there'll be mixed destinations for that group. You know what I mean? Giuseppe, for me, Fear the Walking Dead started on season 6. Did you watch season 6? Is that what you're saying? Like you stopped watching and then came back? Or are you saying it's kind of like a reboot? It wasn't quite a reboot in season 6, but if you mean like you just stopped watching and came back, I see what you mean. Jose Hernandez, looks like we're not getting a teaser for season 11 today. No, it doesn't look like it. Um, my money is on um, when is Comic Con usually? Not Comic Con, sorry. Well, I don't know. Is there going to be a Comic Con? I feel like in one of those panels that they might have coming up, I don't know which panel it would be, like which con, but I feel like that's what they're saving it for. They might release some promotional pictures, some more, because they released a little bit. They might release more of those and maybe character portraits. But as far as an actual teaser or trailer for season 11, I feel like they're saving that for a con or something. King Ken says hi. Hi, how are you? Glad you could join. Giuseppe, what if The Walking Dead did a prequel season? Depends which characters. Like, if they do a prequel with characters that are already here, who cares? You know what I mean? Or it doesn't really add too much. And there's a I would say boxed story that they could tell, right? But if it's for characters that appeared later on or characters that are no longer with us, I think that'll be kind of cool to see. Not like a prequel seasons and seasons and seasons, but maybe more of a I was gonna say anthology, but more like a Tales of Walking Dead kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like episodes like that, dedicated towards stories prequel to The Walking Dead's original. I'm King Ken. You're moving. I moved already. We're in a new place now. I moved like last week, I think. Yeah, last week. Giuseppe, you know I miss Logan. Said nobody ever. Yeah. That was like her or him and the other female villain that they had in season, I think season 4 it was, or 5. Those were the worst fear villains ever. Giuseppe, Dennis would be a scarier villain. Oh, from like the doctor from Walking Dead? That's kind of true. It's kind of true. Um, Zach Dixon, aka Mask Ninja, I think Thursday we might get a teaser for season 11. I hope so. I'll be on it for sure whenever they release it. I'm King Ken. I miss Ron. I think you may be the only one, at least on the chat. Zach Dixon, aka Mask Ninja, we are supposed to get a teaser. We definitely are. It's just a matter of when. To think about it, though, we only have like 2 months left, so we gotta have a teaser soon or a trailer soon. But I feel like I said, they're saving that for a con or something, like a big day or something. Giuseppe, same Ron was a great character. He could have been the next Rick. Am I thinking of the same Ron? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. I'm King Ken with a bunch of emojis. I'm King Ken. I wish Jesse had stayed alive. Well, they were following the comic storyline, and I think they did that justice. I think it was good. Like I don't think that they could have done much more with Jessie if she stayed on longer than she did. Giuseppe De Rosa with a rolling eye emoji and says, "That's me whenever Logan started talking." Yeah, that's definitely true. Giuseppe De Rosa, what if Carl survived? I feel like overall things wouldn't change that much, but Carl was a legacy character that they should have never killed. By killing Carl, now what they had to do is move Judith's story in a way where she becomes that legacy character, but it was definitely forced the way they did it, and it's still not quite what it was with Carl in the comics. You know what I mean? So they missed a lot of opportunity to do a lot of great storylines, a lot of great moments from the comics with Carl by killing him. Jose Hernandez, will you make a death prediction for season 11? I might. Death predictions are a tough one because it may change based on the information that we get, based on stuff that we get, like character portraits and pictures and teasers and things like that. Yeah, we could do like a very generic and early death prediction, but I feel like things may change slightly. That's why I moved more towards death predictions before big episodes, because I feel like those predictions are more accurate. Because if we do death predictions earlier, before the season starts or things like that, it'll be a complete miss most of the time, especially in season 11 because it's the final season. So they could do a lot of things, and there's just no telling what they might do and where they might take the story and the direction that they might go. So it's a little more difficult, you know what I mean? But we might do an early death prediction if people are interested. We got a couple people dropping. Hopefully people will join again, but the questions did die down a little bit. Well, we'll see how many more people join and ask questions here. We've been going for like maybe, I want to say 20 minutes. So maybe we'll go for another couple minutes here and wait to see how many more people join and ask questions here. I'm King Ken, Fear the Walking Dead prediction. Dakota's cousin Sandy comes and wants revenge and kills everyone and becomes the new lead of Fear. That's a very specific prediction and maybe a little off, maybe not, but I feel like it's a very specific prediction. I don't know where you came up with that prediction, but it's very specific. I'm just going to double check something here real quick. I want to make sure that I posted this or posted that will go live on Instagram. Or not Instagram, sorry, on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah. All right. King Ken says I'm joking. Yeah, I could tell, because that was a very specific prediction, if you know what I mean. Either that was a spoiler or it was just a random kind of fun prediction, which it was. King Ken, I hope Proctor John comes back for a season. Just shoot, or wait, just about CRM. Proctor John. Who's Proctor John? Proctor John. I don't remember Proctor John. Let me check. And you mentioned or a season just about CRM. Oh, a season just about CRM will never happen. Just to get that out, because there's the movies. They can't do anything with CRM when they have the movies, and now they have World Beyond. So I feel like that's the season for CRM that you might want. Other than that, they're not going to do anything because it's going to be in the movie. Proctor John. Let me see who it was. Proctor John. Fear the Walking Dead. Oh, this guy. Now I remember. What happened to him? Yeah, what happened to this guy? Honestly, I don't remember much about him, but I do remember that face. King Ken, whoa, when Rick blew up the dam. Rick blew up the... You mean the bridge? I'm confused. Anyway, you took that message back, so maybe you put the wrong name or something. Alright, so while we wait for more people to show up, I want to do something real quick. You can still leave your chat, questions, and comments, and I will get to it. I know you guys can still see it, but it's I don't see it in front of me right now, but I will come back to it. I just want to check something here real quick. Usually, I don't do polls on the stream, but I want to see where we are in terms of the season for Fear, because obviously we are done with the season. I wanted to do this earlier, but I just forgot, honestly. But give me a sec. Let me create this poll here. I'm gonna create a poll. What did you think? I'm just gonna say it as I write it so you know what the poll is. What did you think of season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead? And I'm gonna give you a couple options. I'm just gonna put it was or great, and maybe I'll put some emojis on there. Solid, and I'll put a thumbs up emoji, and then I'll say meh, and the next option would be bad with a thumbs down emoji, and the last one is gonna be terrible with a, I don't know what emoji to use. I will use crying emoji. I know what you guys wanted me to use as an emoji on there, but I'm not gonna go there. Okay, so these are the, let me see, private. No, I don't want to make it private. Allow multiple choice. Nope. Voters must enter their name. No, we don't want that. Create poll. I'm gonna also share this screen. Actually, no. Well, actually, yeah. Let me share this as well. What happened? Okay, so let me leave the link here. I was gonna share it, but I don't think I can actually share. It's a little big, so we won't see anything if I share it. I will share the link in the chat. So go there and let me know what you think of this season of Fear. Let me actually vote. What do I want to vote? I'm gonna say it was solid. Let me back to poll. Let me say solid. So I voted for solid. Let me see where people are here. I'll leave that up for a little bit. The link is in the chat. Let me go back to the questions while we wait. King Ken says Nick. Oh, when Nick blew up the dam. What about like you said? Wait. You took that message back or that comment back, so I don't know what you said. I don't remember. Let me know. RGPoG0804. Shout out, bro. Like your stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Glad you could join the stream. The link is in the link to the poll is there. Let me see if there's any results. Still the same. We'll give it a minute or a couple minutes here. We have a couple more people, couple people still watching, but there's no questions. But let's see. Honestly, I should have done the poll thing earlier, but I forgot. Like I was gonna do it when we started, but completely forgot about it, and maybe it's too late now. But anyway, we did it anyway. We have the stream or the poll up. I do want to do something really quick. Something went wrong. What do you mean something went wrong? Give me a sec. Why is Twitter not letting me post? Is it because maybe it's because it's the same exact link? Why is it doing that? There we go. Okay, back to the stream. So yeah, the link is, yeah, it's still the last comment. The link is there, so go and let me know your thoughts. The poll is up, and we are still waiting for more questions and comments. Alright, I'm gonna chill for a little bit and see if more people join. Gonna do actually something else as well. Alright, let's see if people are still on. So it looks like we are, or it's the questions and comments are dying down here a little bit. So that'll probably be the end of the stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. We got a couple great questions at the beginning, but I don't think there's anyone else on right now. But thanks everyone for joining and asking questions. I hope you enjoyed this stream. One quick comment: if some of you weren't here earlier, starting this or next Friday, we're gonna return to our Friday night streams. So we're gonna have Friday night Walking Dead live streams on at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and that's every Friday night. I don't know if I'm gonna continue or return to the Sunday night streams, even when we have Walking Dead episodes. But at this point, we'll just go back to the Friday night streams and see where we go from there. But I hope everyone enjoyed this. I will catch everyone in the next stream, hopefully.